I have been meeting Peter Drucker more than 25 years ago, and since then we corresponded regularly, so I have a whole thick folder with letters from him, and I visited him several times in Los Angeles, and one of the hottest points we discussed always were the hidden champions, these mid-sized, unknown companies. Most of them are from the German-speaking countries, and he was also very interested in how these companies perform. I am, of course, a business expert, so my advice, especially for the German language area, would be to focus on the business and the management issues rather than to interpret Peter Drucker too widely as a guy who solved all problems of society. I think this will induce some kind of delusion. He is perceived, and in the core he is a management expert, and so he should not be used to explain each and everything. I would say one anecdote is how he answered the phone. It was Peter Drucker, very deep voice, very strong German or Austrian accent. And since I myself have an accent, he has helped me to overcome this, because even after 50 or 60 years in the US, he still had an accent. Another very sad anecdote for me personally was that I had an appointment with him on November 12, 2005. The evening before, I called his home. I was in Mexico City to ask whether the appointment was standing, and his wife answered the phone and said he died this morning, and that was a real shock for me. And I went home immediately, so I missed him for the last time by one day. I would recommend, from today's perspective, his book Challenges of the 21st Century, which was published in 1999, I think. And on a more personal base, I would recommend The Effective Executive from the 1960s. This book contains a lot of useful advice for young people, so I often recommend it to young people, actually together with Balthasar Grazian, the Manual of Worldly Wisdom, which he also liked very much, this book. He actually told me that his father gave it to him when he left Vienna at the age of 18 and went to Hamburg to become an apprentice. This book, Balthasar Grazian accompanied him, and they are somehow related, these two books.